My question is, what were you guys thinking in the very beginning, and what really made you guys want to take that leap and kind of go for it? Because like I said, I didn't hear about you till years later when my buddy told me, hey, you know that record guy store from the Route 18 flea market? He's the guy that's doing, you know, Metallica and all that. So kind of curious what you guys were thinking.
What were we thinking, Marsh?
Or you weren't thinking.
Well, we opened up the Route 18.
Well, you guys had the record store.
Well, the Route 18 flea market preceded Clark. That's where we really started.
Oh, right.
Okay.
We started in a little flea market in Route 18.
And that was to have enough money to pay for groceries.
Right,
And that's what we were thinking.
Can we sell this stuff? Is anybody else going to be interested?
Right.
Well, unless I got the story wrong, you went from there to jumping into producing, you know, records or starting up Megaforce, right?
Yes, it all was one thing.
It was a snowball.
It was one big giant snowball. That's exactly what it was.
You know, the Old Bridge militia, Ray and Joe and all those guys who supported the Route 18 flea market, Rock and Roll Heaven, wanted to have music brought in because there was no music coming in. And so
Live music.
they almost dared us to bring a band to Old Bridge, New Jersey. And so we stared down their dare and got in touch with Anvil and brought them down from Canada. And I mean, if it hadn't been for the militia, we would have never sold one ticket probably, but they all went out on a mission, and there were, you know, these were guys who liked to have a good time, and they all knew when they walked into that flea market back auditorium that they couldn't smoke cigarettes and they couldn't drink and they had to behave themselves, and they all filed in and were the best audience you could ask for, and then they filed out, and then the parking lot was left in a shambles.
Yeah, you know, they said don't make a mess inside, but the next day you had to see the parking lot after that Route 18 show. You couldn't walk knee deep in beer cans, man.
They followed the rules.
They followed the rules. They followed the rules.
So you guys just kind of went with it, right? Just
We went with it.
Absolutely.
We just went with it. It was sort of like just build it and it will come. But we didn't know what we were doing, actually. We had no clue at the time, yet we were right. You
That's
know,
awesome.
it was divine intervention is what I always say.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I got a
nice to meet
question.
you. Yes, Rob.
Geographically speaking, Central Jersey, could it have happened anywhere else? What was special about the area?
Oh, I think Old Bridge was the best place. It was a blue-collar workers' capital, and these were angry teenagers, and they needed this music to get it out of their systems. And so I think that a lot of it evolved because it was the right place, the right time, with the right demographic.
And we were very, very lucky that we had, I'm not blowing smoke up his ass, but he's right in the back there.
Yeah.
My buddy Ray Dill, man. We sometimes didn't know if we were going to eat one week, and Ray would walk in and drop $100, you know? And he would tell all his militia friends, come on by, you got to go see Johnny's store. You got to go support that place. It's metal up the ass, you know?
You got to get this record. You got to get that record. Oh, this one's coming in next week. Go on down.
And you knew if they'd been to Ray's house because they're coming here for the same record he just bought, you know? But, you know, that's what it was, you know? The location in Central Jersey, it worked out well for us. That's where we were from. That's where we were living. And we felt the people, you know? We were the people.